That's a shame. And you see, and then they make up all kind of names. Creflo Dollar. See that? and one of his mega churches, one of them's up there in Chi-Town. Did you know that? Got one in Chi-Town, Atlanta.
Wow, I knew that.
And now I'm looking. Not one. Not one of them is trying to mention what's going on, what's about to happen. He showed me he said in the book of Amos, there are going to be signs in the sun and moon, right? You heard about that not so-called, but that lunar eclipse that happened last month?
Yeah.
Okay. They said the United States was not going to see it, which is she's called the daughter of Babylon according to the book of Jeremiah, 50th chapter, right? So he showed me this eclipse over 11 years ago. I mean, not 11 years, in 2011 over Chicago. They thought they wasn't going to get it, Fred. But the next night, it's a sign of judgment. They were so shocked to see it. That's what I'm saying. Everything I've seen is lined up. They were so shocked to see this judgment. And not one of those Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, or none of these, even our own Joel Osteen, Paula White, John Hagee, nobody's talking about that blood moon to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? It's judgment. And why? Because they got to keep that money. But Christ said, guess what? You're going to perish with that money. And they can't see it. He said he put the spirit of sleep on them. So they can go ahead and hang themselves like Judas did. Judas hung himself now, didn't he? They hanging themselves. That's sad.
That's why I've been reading the Bible says he gives you free will.
Yeah, he does.
He said choose whom this day who you live. Right, so he gives you free will. Just want to do you can do what's right.
Exactly. He put it before you.
He put it before you.
So guess what? They choose to be up in these. The Bible call them harlot houses. Jeremiah 5 and 7.
That's what it say.
Yeah, that's what it say.
Exactly what it say.
Hey, you chose that.
Yeah.
And in the book of Joshua, he calls them. Check this out. The house of Beethoven or Beth Haven, like the old musician, because they dance into a tune, right? You see that? I studied and I said, what the heck? Every time you turn around, these heathens and other nations was building houses to their so-called gods, the fallen angels and their children, as Genesis the 6th chapter in the book of Enoch, and building houses to them to go worship them in. And he said, these are Beth Haven. I call them Beth Haven or Beethoven Hebrews, because I'm not dancing to their tune, Fred.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not going to dance to it. I'm sick of it. And look, I don't know what. The Most High, he put on the spirit to say, Gad, you're just going to overcome in the end. That's what the scriptures say. And I do you know how much I suffered in the inside for going on almost 11 years? And he was restraining my spirit. But it wasn't the right time. I couldn't make a move unless he said, you know, you go here, you do this, you do that. Like yesterday, he told me to prophesy against Donald Trump, king of the daughter of Babylon. His time is up. So, you know what I'm saying? But if it was left up to me, I would have did it years ago. But it wasn't. Because you got to obey his voice. People don't want.
Move on your own.
Yeah. Yeah. Come here. Give me your hand, friend. I tell him every other day, I'm nothing without you. And people don't understand that. People don't understand. You got it, Fred. I'm nothing without it. Have mercy. But he said the love of many was going to wax cold in these last days. And men were going to be lovers of their own selves.